Alright, I'm fixing to show y'all a couple of things on this Rotobec grapple. The grapple saw, my chain is dull and I need to put another chain on it. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to change the chain right quick. I run a 404. They got two different versions of it. I got the 404 and I also got 11BC. We never have liked the 11BC stuff. It don't cut as fast as the 404 does, and the chains are more aggravating to fool with. And it's, of course, a bigger saw, a lot more money. It's nearly, I checked the price and it was like $8,000 or $10,000 more to go with the 11BC. So that wasn't an option anyhow. I wasn't gonna do that. But mine's a 404 pitch chain is what mine is, which what we like, and it's got auto tensioner on it. The only thing I gotta have to change that chain is this screwdriver right here. And then I'm gonna change it right quick, and then I'm gonna show y'all some other stuff too. It took me a little while to figure out the trick, how to set the grapple and all that stuff, but once I figured out what to do, a lot easier. So I'm gonna show y'all right quick. I haven't run it much today, not a lot, and this oil's cold. I should have run it a few times before I just started this, where it'd make it a lot easier to do. See, chain's loose on it now. See it come off right there? The bar's locked in place right now too. So that's the old one off. This is not a new one, it's a sharp one. Get her unwound here. Alright, chain's on there, watch this. Very good. Now, all I'll do is tighten this back down. Push the release in, it's on. Alright, simple enough. I like that, I like simple stuff that works. That thing's simple and it works. It wasn't simple putting it on though. It was very difficult putting that saw package on that machine and plumbing it up and then making it work. That was very, very tough. Very hard to do. I think they could have done a little bit better on their instructions on what to do. The instructions left a lot out there, that a lot of stuff that wasn't very detailed on it, but we worked through it and got it on. If you get one of those and you put it on a machine, and 2 words of wisdom: check your flow. The flow rate is critical. A regular knuckle boom don't flow that much oil, not like that machine does, but your flow rate is critical. If it's over what specs is, you're asking for it. I'm telling you. Pressure is critical too. If you're one of these that like to run your pressures wide open, you're going to be in trouble. You better back your pressure off to what the specs say. Get under the specs or you're going to have problems. But I do like it. I've been very happy with it. Main thing I do with it, I cut a lot of butts off. We have, with the track cutter, the way the head's set up on it, the way the boom is on it, Derek will cut a lot of stuff a lot lower, and he gets into the swell of that butt. And these mills where we're at, they don't like that swell, so I'll cut, 2 to 4 inches of that swell off sometimes to get it better and all. So that's what I primarily use it for, is that right there, and then shoveling if I'm working tops out. But that thing is handier than a shirt pocket is. But let me show y'all a couple of things that I do on some of our stuff here that may help y'all out. I'm a big believer in hard facing, and what I do is every time we get a new machine, when we got this grapple, it had hard facing right here is where it had it, but all this is just regular steel right here is all this. Well, and so is this. So what I do is once we wear the paint off any of our grapples new, I go ahead and bust out the hard facing rods and I hard face it. I did that with this machine. It didn't have but just 100 hours or so on it, and I did it, and look, it's still on there. That hard facing, I have not put any more on there. That grapple has not wore back any. My points are still where they are. So I put it on here too, on the face, on the sides. Do it on the 635, the John Deere skidders and stuff like that. So that, man, that is a huge factor, saving you a lot of time rebuilding back up stuff and things like that. So that's a good idea. Hard facing rods cost about $10 a pound or so, something like that. But don't put that on anything that you think you may have to cut back off later on, because the only way you're going to get that stuff off is a grinder, and a torch is not going to touch it. The only way you're going to get it off is with the arc gouger, and that's pretty much it. Plasma may get it off, I don't know, but that is some bad freaking stuff right there, dude. It will never, it won't go anywhere. But look, this grapple here, I just rolled over 10,300 hours on this grapple, and I load a lot of loads every day. I have never, y'all listen to me, N-E-V-E-R, I have not packed either one of these grapple cylinders yet on this thing. I have not. I have not packed the rotator manifold inside there. I have not. Now, we run Prentice 410s. We had a 410E and a 410EX, and we put 19,000 hours on those two loaders. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I repacked those cylinders. There's no telling how many times it was Prentice 742 grapples is what we had on both of them. I repacked those cylinders so many times, it was crazy on both of those things. The rotator manifold, every 2 to 3 years, we were gonna have to reseal it. And there's no telling how much wire I burnt out of a wire welder welding on those grapples. And man, I handle a lot. I have never, other than that hard facing on that Rotobec, that's a 4552 is what that is. That's they got 3 levels of it. They got like a regular duty, and then a heavy duty, and then they got a super heavy duty. Mine is the heavy duty. Mine's the one in the middle. If I get another one, I'm gonna go to I want the heaviest one they got on the next one. Not that I've had trouble with this one. I've looked at the heavy one, and I like the more beefier stuff on it that's got on it and everything. I have had that main pin that runs right through the middle. I've broke it twice over the years, and it's due to break again at any time now, but they've got a better pin for that thing now. But I can't say anything bad about the grapple. The Rotobec grapple is freaking bad. Rotobec has got it going on in grapples. I like dealing with people and stuff that are at the top of their game that I'm not going to have problems with, that I can just run and run and run and run. Now, let me say this, I grease that thing every freaking day. Now, you've seen another video and all, and that's with anything. I mean, that's the life of stuff and all. So, but you saw how easy that was. Put that chain on, it's got a release on it to pull the bar down like I did at the beginning of this video. Snatch that bar down, and now all I gotta do is go up there and just hit the button 2 or 3 times, the bar will suck back up, the chain will be tight, she's ready to rock and roll then. So I hope maybe that showed a few things. I don't know, y'all may show me something, who knows, or whatever, but we will catch y'all later. See y'all.